Yo, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined is dropping this week, bringing one of the longest and most beloved JRPGs ever made back as a full remake for modern platforms. It launches come the 5th of February 2026 for the Standard Edition, with early access starting on the 3rd of February if you go Deluxe. There are 3 editions to choose from: the Standard, Digital Deluxe, and also a Collector's Edition. So let's break down what you get in each, which one are actually worth your money, and who each edition is really for. Now, first up, we've got the Standard Edition, which is currently listed with an RRP of £59.99 or $59.99. Physical copies have already been spotted as low as £51.99, so definitely worth shopping around if you do want this game physically. One thing worth calling out is if you are buying the Switch 2 physical version, it does use a game key card, meaning the game is not on the cartridge itself, and I know that does definitely annoy a lot of gamers out there, so definitely just wanted to call that out just to let you know that you are getting a game key card with the Switch 2 version. Now, the Standard Edition basically includes the full Dragon Quest VII Reimagined game and all pre-order or early purchase bonuses. Early bird bonus, basically, if you do purchase the game by the 4th of March 2026, you will get access to the Trodain Togs, which is basically a hero costume, and you also get the Seed of Proficiency, which you get 3 of those with the early bird bonus. In terms of the actual pre-order bonus, for those who do decide to pre-order the game before the release date, you will get access to the Blue Slime Shield, which is for all editions. Overall, for the Standard Edition, to me this is the most straightforward option, and honestly for most players it's kind of all you really need. You're getting a 70+ hour JRPG, modern visuals, streamlined storytelling, and updated combat systems without paying extra for cosmetics. Next up, we've got the Digital Deluxe Edition, which is currently priced at £69.99 or $74.99. Now, the Digital Deluxe Edition includes everything from the Standard Edition, plus you get 48 hours early access, meaning that you can play the game come the 3rd of February 2026. Also in the Digital Deluxe Edition, you get access to the Luminaries Livery costume set. You also get access to the White Wolf costume for Ruff, and you get the Road of Regal Wretches Battle Arena DLC. And finally, you get the jam-packed swag bag, which basically contains useful in-game items. Important thing to mention here, all of this DLC will be sold separately after launch, so you are mainly paying for early access and convenience, not exclusivity. This edition definitely makes sense if you want to play as early as possible and you like bonus items early to smooth out the opening hours. If not, you can probably potentially skip this edition and just grab the Standard Edition later. Next up, we've got the Collector's Edition, which is currently listed at £229.99 or $249.99. Now, this is a Square Enix store exclusive, and in terms of availability, whilst doing the video, there currently is still stock available, but stock appears to be very limited. The Collector's Edition includes no gameplay advantages, but it does come with some really cool physical collectibles. In terms of the physical items, you do get access to the Steelbook case, you get the Ship in a Bottle figure, and you also get the Smile Slime plush. In terms of the digital items, it's pretty much the same as the Deluxe Edition, where you get access to the Luminaries Livery costume set, the White Wolf costume, the Road of Regal Wretches DLC, and you get the jam-packed swag bag. So who is the Collector's Edition for? I will say that this edition is really for hardcore Dragon Quest fans and collectors. If you value physical memorabilia, it's a nice package, but for most players, it's very expensive for what you get and completely optional. Now that we've gone through all of the editions, is Dragon Quest VII Reimagined actually worth pre-ordering? Based on early reviews from outlets like IGN and GameSpot, which both landed at a 7 out of 10, this feels like a solid but not must-buy day one remake. Reviewers praise the improved pacing, quality of life changes, and charming new visual style, but also point out that some of the challenge and depth longtime fans loved have been smoothed out. If you're new to Dragon Quest, this is probably one of the most accessible entry points the series has ever had, and pre-ordering makes sense if you already know you're in. If you're a returning fan, it might be worth waiting to see how you feel about those changes, especially since the early purchase bonuses are nice, but definitely not essential. The real exception here to me is the Collector's Edition, because those are limited and tend to sell out, so pre-ordering can make sense if you genuinely want those physical collectibles. Just keep in mind that's a collector decision, not a gameplay one. For everyone else, there's no real downside to waiting waiting. The standard edition delivers the full experience, and you won't really be missing anything critical by holding off, in my humble opinion. Now that we answered the pre-order question, which edition should you buy? I would say honestly, go standard if you just want the game. It's the best value for most players. I would say go digital deluxe if you want early access and convenience. And I'll say in terms of the collector's edition, it's purely for fans who want physical memorabilia, not necessary to enjoy the game, but definitely a really nice looking collector's edition for big fans of the series. Just remember that Dragon Quest VII Reimagined is already an enormous, content-rich RPG, so you're not really missing out by keeping things very simple and just maybe sticking with the standard edition, but it definitely is an edition for each type of player. Anyway, peeps, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below as to whether this will be a day one pickup for you. Are you pre-ordering this game, or are you maybe just going to hold off and wait for a sale further down the year? As always, if you did enjoy this very quick urban gameplay video, be sure to hit the like button, do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so before, and until next video, we definitely say peace out, peeps.